Oh my god, I nearly died. I belong to you. Good morning, happy Monday. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. I'm doing something a bit fun today. I'm gonna be a hair model for Rockstar, my salon. They're doing like an education day, I think. So I am gonna provide my hair to be used. They won't be coloring it or anything like that. It's just styling and stuff. It's gonna be like a couple hours, so that's a bit fun. I don't know if I'm gonna do any work just because if they're gonna be like demonstrating things, I don't want to be just there like editing my video. But I had a really productive Sunday yesterday. Like I did a lot of work yesterday, so today is like kind of okay if it's a little bit more chill. This is my makeup. I don't know if I was meant to wash my hair, but let's get crack-a-lackin'. I'm gonna get a coffee before I go in. In the words of SpongeBob, 2 hours later. Okay. This is the hair. It looks so cool. I don't know how I feel about a side part on myself just purely because of the shape of my head, but I have never in my life had the back of my head be so smooth. Oh my gosh. But I'm gonna go to the gym, so I'm gonna have to take out, I'm gonna see if I can like maintain the back of it because it's so nice and smooth. But I also feel like I'm getting a headache. So I need to take this out, but I'm so sad because that is so beautiful. Well, I've got some hairpins now. Let's see how many pins come out. Oh, I really like the hairspray they were using though. I think it's like the L'Oreal Professional one. Oh, okay. Nah, I'm definitely gonna have to take out like the whole thing because it's just so tight. I'm pretty sure there's like 3 different layers. Let's go 1. Okay, oh, that is 1 layer. Okay. Oh. I can't imagine how Ariana Grande feels when she has her like insane ponytail in. Oh, my. I feel like you just get so much breakage towards the front of your hair. That's hair tie number 3. She's a bit stuck. Oh, hair tie number 4. Is this the last one? I think it might be. Oh. And that is hair tie number 5. Oh, that is like relief like no other. Oh my gosh. It's so... That feels so hairspray-y. I mean, volume. I'm just interrupting because the next little like get ready with me clips were filmed the previous week, but I just thought I would put it in the vlog because why not? I was planning on doing something else and it just didn't turn out, so I just thought let's just chuck it in the weekly vlog just so it all makes sense. Okay, let's keep going. Good morning. I'm gonna be going on a date tonight with my boyfriend and I thought it would be fun to kind of get ready on camera. I've already like started doing my hair. I was gonna put my extensions in, however they are definitely not the right color for me at the moment. My hair definitely needs to be a little bit less yellow, not that it's like yellow, but you know what I mean. No extensions today, but that's okay. But I've been asking my boyfriend to go ice skating with me for the longest time. He's never been and I love ice skating, so that's what we're gonna do tonight. I'm gonna do my makeup first and then I'm gonna finish off my hair. I've just blow dried it with like my mermaid hair blow dry brush, but I think I'm gonna curl it a little bit because I usually kind of just stop here. Clip my hair back. Alright, for skin prep, I'm going to take some of this Charlotte Tilbury moisturizer. It's the Magic Cream. It's so expensive and it is nice. I think it reminds me of the Nivea Vitamin Rich Face Base. I'm not going to do anything necessarily like crazy with my makeup, so I'm going to do my skin first. And I'm going to use the NARS Stromboli Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. It's probably a little bit too tan for me, so I'm gonna mix like a little bit of my concealer in so it lightens it up a smidge. 2 pumps of this. I don't know where I saw this, but someone said like the palm of your hand doesn't absorb product. So I'm just gonna mix that together and just dab her on my face. I've been using my beauty blender a little bit lately for foundation and I'm kind of loving it. There is just something beautiful about the application of a beauty blender. Look how beautiful that is. You guys know I'm obsessed with my Hourglass, the Vanish Stick Foundation. Still gorgeous, but like this is stunning. I wouldn't necessarily wear this every day, but whenever I want to look nice, I think I've definitely been reaching for this. And I do find that this lasts really well. Okay, make sure you wipe your earrings. This one thing I can't stand is foundation on my jewelry. I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty concealer, just a little bit, but put it like... I have a very round face, so I'm gonna try and make it less round. Just gonna let that sit for 2 seconds. This is the new Naked Harvest Greens in the pineapple flavor. It is so yum. I'm pretty sure I just heard the postman. Okay, there's my dad at the door. I've blended out my concealer. Do we do cream contour? I have a love-hate relationship with cream contour. Sometimes I think it looks a bit muddy on me. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna use this MCO one today because it's a little bit less intense than my Huda Beauty one. On there. This one blends really well. And I just tap. Look how easily it blends out. And I just kind of like pinch the brush. This is a Sigma soft angled contour brush. And it's just really subtle. See, that looks good, I think. I do like a bronzy forehead. Cute, that looks good. This is in light medium, by the way. For blush, of course, I'm using Rare Beauty in the color Hope. This is such a pretty color. I love blush. And then to blend it out, I just take my stippling brush and just focus it like up into the temples and then bring it back down. Hello?
Hi, my honey. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Yeah, good, good. I'm just driving to the shop.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I thought, I wonder how the love of my life is going on with her day today.
Yeah?
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Did I call it of your get ready with me ting, have I?
Yeah. That's alright. Well, I'm getting ready, like it's for our date tonight.
You're talking about ice skating, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, I'm like, you know, I thought I it up. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, we having a good day? Alright, love you the most. I'll talk to you later.
I love you. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Does that not look like so nice? I don't know what it's looking like on camera. I just took some of my cream bronzer and I've put it on my eyes. This could be a really nice like base. We love a good cream moment. I'm gonna put it under my eyes too because YOLO. This feels so wrong. Ooh, this feels so wrong. Ooh, why does it feel so wet? Like I know it's wet, but yep. Then I'm gonna top that with my bronzer. This is the Hourglass Radiant Bronze Light. I'm gonna set my face with my MAC Studio powder and like my forehead, just very lightly. I'm gonna set my bronzer. I feel like this is where you can get muddy. And I always do like at the bottom of my nose. I don't know why. This is literally the only powder blush that I have that I like because I've gotten rid of all the other ones. So I need to find myself like a good peachy powder blush. Blush is always the first thing to fade. Remember that. Then I'm gonna take the Huda Beauty, what is this called? Easy Bake Setting Powder. I only take a little bit of this, but I just find it really helps it last. Ooh. And I go on my chin, center of the forehead, like a very light layer, like a little bit underneath my eyes. And it just like smooths it out so beautifully. This is in the color Pound Cake, by the way. To bring back some life, I'm gonna use the Milk Hydro Grip spray. Oh, what the f? The spray on that's been really weird. Okay, it just brings back that like glow and the life. Put some eyebrow gel. I really need to tint my eyebrows. Gonna let that sit for a second so it dries a little bit. Then normally I am a fiend for the MCO Beauty Extend mascara because it's a tubing mascara. However, this is like the Anastasia mascara. This thing is so good. Normally a lot of mascaras are fine on my lashes because my lashes are pretty long, although I feel like they're not as like long as they usually are because I haven't been using my serum as I should be, so I need to be more disciplined with that and use it. It does get a little bit clumpy, but I fixed that. I'll take a different mascara and kind of comb through the lumps, and look at that. Wow. This is called the Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara, and the one looks like this. The only thing I don't like about it is I tend to get it on my lid every time. If my lower lashes look a little bit crazy, because sometimes they can, I'll take a spoolie and kind of just like comb through them. I used to hate putting mascara on my lower lashes because I thought I looked like a creepy doll. All right, and then finally what I like to do is, instead of using brow gel, I have this old like Anastasia travel gel and I just fill it with hairspray, and I find that this works so well. I do use my hairdryer to kind of blow it into place, but this holds them the best. You don't want to put too much though, because it can get a little bit like clumpy. So what I do is I put some on, and then you'll feel it like drying. That's my brow gel. It's the best. You're never gonna run out, really. This brow has been giving me grief because it's such a weird shape and I don't know why. Sometimes what I will do is I'll take this. This is like a brow pen with like one of those like fine tips. I will just very, very lightly draw in some of the hairs, so when I turn to the side, it's not like there's a chunk out of my eyebrow. But it's very pigmented. This is the color chocolate, I think. And my eyebrows are not chocolate. Sometimes on camera, you will notice things that aren't there in real life. Sometimes I'll look on camera and I'm like, there's a hole in my eyebrow. No, there's not. It's just on camera for some reason, like the light or whatever, it just makes it look a different way. I'm gonna stop there. Actually, I'm gonna finish off and put a little bit of a light color under my brow because the difference this makes is wild. Blend her a little bit. And then lips is gonna be a gloss because I'm lazy. And that is gonna be my makeup. Could I add a wing? Yeah. But yeah. Oh my god, I nearly died. Oh my god. Hooey. I feel like it looks better on camera than it does in real life. Definitely my most successful attempt at doing the whole like curling with the, what is it called? Clamp? Clamp, yes. Curling with the clamp.
Keychain on the ground. In translation, maybe I asked for too much, casually cruel. In the name of being honest, I'm a crumpled up piece of paper lying here. This I remember it happened. Some actress asking me what happened. You, that's what happened. Turning 21. My skin and bones. I'm a soldier who's returning half her weight.
What do you want to play?
When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars.
Now playing When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars on Spotify.
Thank you, Siri.
Too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers. They, 'cause I'm sick for your love.
Good morning. It's actually the next day. These are the nails. I know there's going to be so many people that hate these. I love them. I have never had nails like this crisp and like square. This is like a long nail girlie's dream. I don't know. I'm just, oh, we just went with Simple French But knowing me, the next time will definitely be something a little bit more adventurous. This is Gel X. I don't know if I'm gonna get Gel X again or acrylic. There are differences and benefits in both, I suppose. Gel X, you kind of have to remove the whole thing and then put it on again at each appointment, whereas acrylic you can just infill. So I don't know, but I'm obsessed. And they are very long. I've definitely had nails this long before, but it's been a while, so I'm definitely like getting used to the movements. But anyway, if you watched last week's video of my full day of eating, I went to the gym, I failed on a squat, and I have a suspicion that I've pulled something in my back. Just because since then I've had a lot of lower back pain. I've kind of just been like, you know, using a massage gun on it, just like kind of working through it. I've still been on runs, I've still like been to the gym. I don't know, it's just because like I did a lot of driving yesterday. It was really sore last night and kind of like flared up, so I bought like a heat pack from Woolworths. And yeah, it's definitely not tickling. I don't know whether to like go to the doctor or a physio or something. I think I definitely just need to like rest, which sucks because I love going to the gym. I'm also gonna like look for some stretches and things like that to do. But yeah, unfortunately, it looks like I have pulled something. But it's a little bit cooler this morning. I love that. I've run out of all my coffee at home, so in my mind I'm like, you can just get McDonald's coffee. So yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to get more before you speak coffee because I can't live without it. If you guys have any other like instant coffee recommendations, please let me know. I can't stop like just talking my hands. I like the Naked Harvest ones, but I definitely prefer Before You Speak. I like the vanilla one from Naked Harvest. The mocha, not so much. I know that Switch Nutrition have coffee. I feel like lots of nutrition brands have instant coffee sachets. Anyway, let's go to, I was about to say let's go to Starbucks. No sir, because Starbucks tastes like ass. Happy Thursday. I'm having a very slow morning today and it's kind of nice. I feel like because it's kind of like the start of the long weekend tomorrow, I'm almost like gonna let myself have a long weekend. But I'm about to go around to my mum and dad's house, hang out with my mum, and then I'm gonna pop into the supermarket and then probably do a little bit of work when I get back, but nothing crazy. I didn't go to the gym yesterday, but I did go for a really nice long walk in the evening, so I think I'm gonna do that again because the weather is just so nice at the moment. I also quickly want to mention I've been getting some, I don't want to say hate, but just concerns on my like what I eat in a day video, and I understand that it is coming from a good place, but sometimes it can come across as really quite aggressive, and like I understand the comment section is there for a reason, but I think I'm just probably not going to share much more of kind of what I'm doing, like trying to heal my gut and everything, just because sometimes people can just take like one part of what you say and then run with it. A lot of people are getting quite upset that I've said that I might be going gluten-free, that I'm seeing a functional nutritionist, and that's not the way to go. Basically telling me that I'm wrong and I have an eating disorder and I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. So the fact that people are saying that is concerning, and it's a bit hurtful, and it's not so much what they're saying, it's just how they're saying it. And I know, again, it's coming from a place of concern, and when you guys comment things that are, you know, helpful and insightful, I will always listen. Like a couple of you have said like, oh, wouldn't really eat those noodles, I think there is probably going to be causing you some tummy issues, and I'm like, cool, I've looked into it, great, I'm not really gonna have those anymore. But it's just like some people saying some really hurtful things, and it just doesn't feel really good. I'm so lucky in that I don't get a whole lot of hate on my channel. You guys are so beautiful. And I know I've definitely gone through some like different ways of eating. I know I did keto, I did intermittent fasting, and that way of eating can definitely be harmful to different types of people, whatever your relationship is like with food, which is why I definitely should have put a trigger warning in the video. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this in. I'm also in like the fitness world. I consume a lot of fitness content. I love going to the gym. I love achieving goals, and diet comes into that a lot. I know for some people, like following a diet can be really detrimental to your mental health. But I guess the reason why I made that video, and I don't really make what I eat in a day that often anymore. I do sometimes. You do kind of run into the issue of people having very, very, very strong opinions on how you eat. It was more so me just like following up on my gut healing journey, because I do have issues with my gut. I very well could be intolerant to certain foods, but we're just gonna wait and see. It just can be a bit hurtful when people kind of make it out like you're a terrible person. That's the last thing that I want to like do, is make someone feel triggered, or I'm really so sorry if I have. That's not my intention, and I'm gonna be more mindful of the content that I'm sharing in the future and stuff like that. I'm gonna go catch up with my mom. Take you for walkies when I get back. Yes. Is that nice? You get a massage. You're so spoiled, Charles.
You've been working out too much. Recovery is important for dogs too.
She's like, why'd you stop? Good morning. No, good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone had a really nice Easter weekend. I personally didn't get up to much, but it was nice to kind of hang out with friends and family and just have a chill one. I actually just got back from my very first chiropractic appointment. I have never been to a chiropractor, but like I mentioned earlier in the vlog, I hurt my back when I was doing that squat. It's definitely improved since then, which is nice, but I wanted to just go to the chiropractor for another particular reason as well, which I'll talk about in a second, just to make sure everything was fine. And everything looks fine. Nothing seems to be wrong. I think it's just like literally just inflamed. But it was so cool to get like adjusted where they like crack your neck and everything. And I definitely feel better. She did dig her elbow into my bum at one point because apparently I have weak glutes. So don't know if I should be offended. No. I essentially just don't activate my glutes, which is not good when you're in the business of growing glutes. I wouldn't say I'm really in the business of growing glutes. Anyway, I've got a couple exercises to do for that to kind of make sure I'm engaging my glutes more and not using my back muscles, because sometimes when you have weak glutes, your back muscles can kind of overcompensate to give you more stability. I definitely want to keep getting adjusted like semi-regularly, because I've decided I'm going to train for a half marathon. I'm like 99.999% sure I'm gonna do it. I just haven't signed up to anything yet, but I think in my head I'm gonna aim for the Gold Coast Half Marathon, which is in July. I believe it's the 1st or it's the 2nd of July, which is a little bit away, which is nice because I will definitely need to train for it. Today was actually like my first training session. Got like a little running plan and everything. It is so funny because if you had told me this time last year that you will have the desire to run a half marathon, I would have laughed in your face. I always thought to myself, I don't understand why people want to run a marathon. I have no desire to run a marathon or a half marathon. And now that I'm like into the world of running, I'm like listening to more podcasts, I'm like following people that are really into it, I'm like, yeah, I want to run a half marathon. And then the dream would definitely be a marathon. I just think I will need a lot of training for that, and I don't know if I'd be ready for that this year, but we'll see. I downloaded this app called Runner, and essentially you can put in whether you're training for a 5K, a 10K, half marathon, like kind of whatever your running goal is, and you put in kind of what you can run at the moment, like how fast can you run a 5K, a 5K, just everything like that, and it gives you like a tailored running plan, and that's fabulous. I'm the type of person, like I will become obsessed with something, and right now it's running, which is so funny. And it's funny too because I'm so not even good. Running is so hard for me. I am not fast by any means. I feel like if someone who is like naturally good at running ran with me, they'd probably beat me because I'm not that good, but we're improving and that's all that matters. And I know I need to stop putting myself down. So like today it says week 1, we have easy run 6 kilometers. So myself and actually I convinced Elise to come with me. We went on a very easy run. It just says 6 kilometers, easy run at conversational pace, no faster than 7 minutes 50 seconds per kilometer. Very, very easy run. Slow is the go, as I've mentioned before. And then Thursday I will have my first tempo run, which tempo running I think is gonna really improve my running. And then Sunday I'll have my long run, which is 8 kilometers. So I've kind of got it down to running 3 times a week. I could throw in an extra run if I really wanted to, maybe towards the end, like closer to the half marathon. But I also want to kind of maintain going to the gym. So I feel like running 3 days and then going to the gym 3 days, or at least 2 days a week will be really good. I don't want to just stop going to the gym and just run. I really want to maintain my strength, and doing that like heavy lifting is going to be really beneficial for running and vice versa. Like I just want to have like a combination of everything, like be like a hybrid of running and weights, because I feel like people tend to just do either one. And I'm like, I want to do both. I'm just excited because this is like a whole other thing for me to like focus on, bring you guys along with me. Like, wow, never in my life would I think she's gonna run a half marathon or even a marathon one day. Who knows? Yeah, so that's the update. I will be bringing you along. Let me know if you want to see like specific, like the marathon diaries or something. I shouldn't say marathon because a half marathon and a marathon are very different. Like half marathon diaries or something. So that's why I also want to make sure that I'm, you know, making sure my body's in check. Everything's looking good by going to chiropractor. So it is week 1 of half marathon training. I'm gonna eat my lunch now and then do some work. So it's kind of like first day back at work today.